Ladies and gentlemen, what's causing all this? Is it the sunspots? Maybe an asteroid? Have City won the league? No, not yet. No, you see, what's causing all this is Plex for iOS. What is Plex? Plex is a media center for macOS 10 that lets you view and manage your media easily and enjoyably. Plex can be used to view and manage content you have stored on your local drive, over a network, or even stream from the internet itself. It's the future! The latest version, Plex 9, is even easier to use than before. A dedicated media manager that lives in the Finder's toolbar makes short work of organizing your movies, TV shows, and more. And as exciting as that sounds, and it is very exciting, the main attraction this time around is a built-from-the-ground-up app for iOS devices. That means you can use your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad to watch videos, listen to music, or control Plex 9 from the comfort of your couch. Welcome to Space Mountain. And hello again. As you can see, I have Plex 9 on my iMac, and I have Plex for iOS on my iPod Touch. What I'm going to do right now is just go through a quick sort of overview of what you can expect when you get the new Plex 9 and Plex for iOS. Now, Plex for iOS does a couple things. The first thing I'd like to point out is it can be used as a remote. You can control your Plex from your iPod, your iPhone, or your iPad. So here we go. That's the remote interface. I'm going to hit up, and it goes up. I'm going to hit up again, and it goes up again. Let's browse our TV shows. I have a few TV shows on here, and I don't know how they got there. Let's check the IT crowd. Season 1, let's go episode 6, and it's playing, controlled entirely from my iPod Touch. Let's go a few minutes into the episode. Alright, we're about 3 minutes into the episode. What I'm going to do now is stop it. It's been stopped. Okay, don't worry. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect to my iMac from my iPod Touch. Now what Plex for iOS does is it'll actually connect to the computer where your Plex 9 is located. So for example, let's say you have your server where all your Plex stuff is stored in a room downstairs. But you have an iPad, and you keep it next to your bed. Maybe you'd like to finish that episode of the IT crowd you were watching downstairs, but you want to finish it on your iPad, in your bed, before you go to sleep. Let's see if that works. Go to TV shows here. It's loading my shows. It's connected to my Mac real quick. IT crowd. Season 1. Go here. Episode 6. Wait a minute. Resume from 303. I think. Yes. Bingo. It literally resumed. I stopped it at 3 minutes on the iMac, and I resumed it at 3 minutes on the iPod Touch. Now again, not really impressive being that there's a 2.5 foot distance here, but again, imagine your Plex is downstairs and your iPad is in your bedroom. Oh my god, the possibilities. Alright, now sort of a zoomed in view so you can actually see what's going on. Let's launch it. Plex for iOS. Camera's out of focus, and it's in focus. Here we are. It's the home menu, the home screen. It's got, your plugins, movies, TV shows, yada, yada, yada. Let's go to movies. Let's go to all movies. And this iPod Touch is currently downstairs, but it's connected to my iMac, which is upstairs. So right now we're browsing through the Wi-Fi network all the movies that are stored on Plex on my iMac, which again is upstairs, and I am downstairs. It's the future. Let's load up a movie. Now it takes a little bit to cache up. Don't worry, it's coming. And it started. And there you go. It's the Weinstein Company. Alright. Now, obviously, that's not running at full 720p. Uh, the iPod doesn't even have enough pixels for that. I don't think. Maybe it does. I don't think it does. Anyhow, let's scroll through a little bit just to see how it performs when you try to move ahead a little bit. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da. And there you go. These are the gentlemen. I forget. I saw this movie once. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think that's Brad Pitt walking around. I don't really remember. But it works. This is, again, streaming hundreds of feet. Or maybe like 100 feet. The point is, it's running off the Wi-Fi network. I had enough of this. Let's go back to the main screen here. Let's go music. I only have iTunes configured, so we'll browse my iTunes library. Again, this is the iTunes library that's on my iMac, which is upstairs, while me and my iPod Touch, we are downstairs. This is Amaury, one thing. Who cares? Whatever. You go back. Da 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 da. Let's go to video. I have the Revision 3 plugin. You can see all of the Revision 3 stuff on Plex, and conversely on your iOS device with the app installed. So let's click something, see what's going to happen. I'm not as familiar with Revision 3 as I used to be. So all those shows, I had no idea they existed. The best of someone. I don't know. But it's the best, at least. At least it's not the worst. They're talking about the Sega Activator. Oh my lord. It's come to this. Recap shows discussing the Sega Activator. What are you going to do? Alright. Enough of that. Let's go back to the home. Let's see. What else? Alright. Let's show the remote again so you can actually see it. So it's zoomed in. See, it's at the bottom there. Remote. You click it, and that's what it looks like. Clearly, you've got your up, down, left, right. Okay. And on the side, you swipe it. You've got your play, pause, skip ahead, skip back. Not too complicated. And there's also a gesture menu that you can actually use the iPod to control Plex via gestures. The gestures are as you'd expect: swipe up, swipe back, swipe down, that type of thing. Pretty ridiculous, and I'm just scoffing at that when it's an insane amount of technology behind that. Oh well. And these are your settings, where you can control, what plexes it connects to, the type of video, how high bit rate you want the video to come in and out, and about Plex version 1.0, Matt Hardy version 1.0, and that's it.